With Blue Lock Chapter 300 finally concluding, we have the top 23 players representing the U20 Japan team in the World Cup, and there's one theory I have for one specific man, and that is our main protagonist, Isagi Yoichi, and how he is the only player who has Egovision. I'm the real Weep, and before we get into more of this theory, please make sure to hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys want to see more videos like this, and let's get straight into the video now. At this point, it's clear, after Chapter 300, Isagi is a player who isn't just evolving anymore. He's ascending into a realm of football awareness that no one else in Blue Lock has ever reached. This isn't simply an upgrade to Metavision. What we're seeing is something entirely new, something many of us have been theorizing about, called Egovision. This isn't about sharper eyesight or faster reaction times. Egovision is a complete transformation in how Isagi perceives and manipulates the game around him. It's not just about seeing the field, it's about understanding the psychological battlefield that exists within and between every single player around him. This goes for his teammates like Kaiser, and this also goes for his enemies like Reen. Ego vision is Isagi's ability to see egos the way he once saw spaces and passing lanes. It allows him to read people, predict the evolution of their desire, and weaponize their instincts before they even realize it themselves. Now, this theory finds its most compelling support in chapter 300. Now, let's look at chapter 300. Isagi was really distraught with seeing Nagi not being in the game or like being eliminated from the U20 Japan World Cup team, where Isagi's presence on the field shifts from reactive to godlike orchestration. This shows that someone like Isagi really needs competitive players like Nagi in his game in order to make sure his ego vision reacts at a higher pace. Let's look at when he was versing PXG. After Reen scores an explosive goal, turning the tide of the momentum to PXG, most strikers would collapse under the pressure, but not Isagi. Instead of panicking, he immediately recalibrates the emotional state of the field. He calls for Hiri not randomly, but because he knows exactly how Hiri responds in moments of chaos. He can see that Hiri, when cornered, leans into his desire to support Isagi's vision. He recognizes Kurina's willingness to synchronize, not just mechanically, but spiritually. Every pass, every run is calculated not just through strategy but through personality. Isagi doesn't just read the play, he reads the players and then he makes the move that neither Reen nor Kaiser can anticipate because it's built on something beyond logic. It's built on ego dynamics. He exploits the clashes of others and inserts himself only when their desires have neutralized one another, stepping in as the one true ego left standing. Now, let's look at the foundation. Okay, let's look at him reading egos. Since even the Ubers arc, we saw early signs of this evolution back in the Ubers match when Baru activated his King of Ego mode and he began rewriting the game in his own image. Isagi didn't try to copy that energy. He observed it, internalized it, decoded it, and most importantly, he figured out how to weaponize others like everyone else's egos rather than solely expanding his own. This mental turning point reached a climax in chapter 238 when he anticipated Kaiser's fake direct shot. That wasn't just tactical anticipation, that was ego's reading, knowing what kind of move a player like Kaiser would make when forced into a corner and preparing the exact counter to it. Isagi is starting to treat egos the way a master strategist treats units on a battlefield, not as a wild variable but as predictable weapons. Now, let's look at the ego vision refined in the post chapters of chapter 290 and past that. In more recent chapters, we see Isagi refining this power, particularly important when Reen is locked into a chaotic flow state and Shido is clashing violently against him. Isagi doesn't interrupt, he doesn't dive in to fight them head on, he lets their egos collide. He welcomes the chaos if anything, observing the unraveling of their egos clashing against each other as they both go all out. And just when both are left off balance by the emotional weight of the clash, Isagi moves in and reclaims control. He doesn't need to beat them outright. He lets their egos self-destruct, then harvests the aftermath. That's not just vision, that's manipulation at the level of the human soul. Now, even when it comes to goals, he can literally smell it. Now, let's go back even further to chapter 292. Isagi mutters to himself, I can smell the goal. This line really hits differently then, and it hits even harder now as it wasn't some dramatic metaphor. It was a subtle foreshadowing introduction of what ego vision really is. Isagi isn't tracking physical patterns. He's sensing desire. The goal is born not from perfect positioning, but from the emotional tension in the game. The more charged the atmosphere is, the more Isagi thrives. This is why he's evolving faster than Kaiser, faster than Reen, why Yuri orbits him like a planet around the sun, and why even masterful players like Snuffy recognizes that Isagi is seeing something beyond the normal field of it, like of the play. His awareness is emotional, psychological, and Egovision is just a fusion of Metavision's awareness. Now, what is going to be the endgame of Blue Lock, and what is going to be Isagi's final form? I think Isagi has truly unlocked Ego Vision. He is no longer just Blue Lock's main character, he is Blue Lock's endgame player. He's not just a player on the field, he is the field himself. Every goal, every pass, every awakening, it all bends to his ability to see through people. While players like Reen and Shido sharpen their skills and their weapons, and Kaiser tries to impose himself with brute force, Isagi is already 10 steps ahead, crafting a battlefield where only he knows the rules now. Isagi hasn't fully mastered Eagle Vision. Okay, we still see him evolving. As you saw, he was still choking under pressure when he was versing Reen and PXG. He was really choking under pressure, but then we saw him literally come back. He mustered up his confidence, he got his confidence back, and then he started manipulating those around him. He manipulated Reen and he manipulated basically all of PXG, and that resulted in like literally Bastard Munchen winning 3-2 and Isagi being ranked one of the top players in Blue Lock. Now, I think this theory is one of the best theories out there. I think the one I just made right now is the most in-depth theory. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm capping, or do you guys think I'm spitting facts? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.